Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of my next life as a villainess. All roots lead to doom. We're being attacked by pirates at the end of chapter 2. So now we're in the beginning of chapter 3. It looks like that the two are going to go to the bridge. It's an SOS. So if they go to the magic device early, that's going to be quite interesting. In case you guys didn't watch my last video or didn't watch the end of my last video, we met a new character at the end of Nicole's common route, and you might want to go check her out because she looks like a bad guy. So, alright. As we arrive back inside the vinculum, the commotion becomes louder.
一体何があったんでしょう。
あの衝撃だ。考えられるのは座礁した可能性だが、船が傾く気配はない。とにかくパーティー会場へ行けば状況がわかるはずだ。急いでみんなと合流しよう。
はい。
Nicole and I run straight for the party. Just then, we spot someone in the distance, dressed in fanciful clothes. He appears to be another guest. I'm glad we found someone. We approach to ask him what has happened, but... Ugh. Oh my goodness. Is he shot? Huh?
今のは発砲音か。
Like gunshot? Then that was what we heard earlier too. Why does someone have a gun? I feel my legs quiver. Suddenly an arm reaches out from around the corner and grabs the nobleman right in front of us.
逃げたって無駄だ。こっちに来い。
Why is he after the nobleman? His targets were all of the other nobles.
嫌だ。話してくれ。
まさか海賊か。
A pirate?
このままでは見つかる。カタリナ、こちらへ。
Nicole grabs my hand and pulls me to a hiding spot. Carefully, we lean out from the shadows and listen to hear a rumble of footsteps growing closer.
たく、手間かけさせやがって。
痛い目見たくなきゃさっさと歩くんだな。だいたいこんな船の上でどこへ逃げようって言うんだよ。
死にたくない。誰も殺すだなんて言ってねえだろうが。
The gruff voices and outfits make it clear as day that they are pirates. No way, this kind of stuff only happens in stories. Wait, pirates? Why does that sound familiar? Yeah, she's already had her dream of the pirate fan disc.
ソフィアが言ってたんだっけ？いや、確かに言ってたけど、それ以外のどこかで。
カタリナ？
確かこの船に乗る前だったような。そうだ。学園の中庭で。
I forgot she had the dream way before she even got on the ship about the fan disc. What is Nicole doing? He got close to her. Oh. Just then, someone tugs my arm and places a hand over my mouth. He's like, stop talking. I look up surprised to find Nicole looking at me sternly.
カタリナ、静かに。海賊が来ている。
Nicole's reminder makes me freeze in place.
もしかして声に出てました？
Yes, you were talking aloud. I did it again. I have always had a bad habit of talking out loud. Keith scolds me for it all the time, but this case is especially bad. I'm so glad Nicole stopped me. It seemed like the pirates are walking away, but just when we think we're in the clear, the footsteps grow louder.
そっちはどうだ。
ああ、全員捕まえたし問題はねえよ。あとは部屋に残っている貴族がいないかの確認だ。
You don't have them all. There's two of them hiding. If they attacked the ship looking for these specific people, they should have known that there's two missing. I mean, in all the other routes, they were looking for them specifically. We hear more and more steps passing right by the hallway where we're hiding. The thought of being caught is terrifying. I turn to my side and deeply regret it. Too close, too close, too close! That's really cute. Nicole's shimmering eyes are just before my own. I can practically make out every individual eyelash. Man, he's got his other arm around her and everything. He's got her really close to him. His storybook-like devilish aura is just too much. I nearly faint right there. Having grown up with him, I developed a decent amount of resistance, but I have never taken it on at this range before. No, I can't faint. Will be caught if I make any noise. I still hear pirates nearby. All we can do is stay deathly still. But his beauty really is something. How did Maria handle this in the game? I can tell I'm already going to like Nicole's route. She's thinking of how handsome he is just in the chapter 3. And she never pays anyone else any other attention. Well, Maria is beautiful herself. Maybe the powers cancel each other out. Their powers. I never got to play the Nicol route, so I don't know anything about those scenes. All I know is what Atsu told me in my past life. Yeah, it's not like Keith's route where you dream of sexy images of your brother, right? That's right. In the academy courtyard, I dreamed of Atsu reading the fan book. I had an opportunity to check it out then. I should have taken a closer look at Nicole's CG section. She wants to be spoiled. No spoilers for you, Catarina. Hey, that's right. The fanfic mentioned pirates too.
海賊の襲撃にあって船が沈むか。ちょっと見てみたかったな。
Whoa, I forgot that she said they actually sink the boat. I wonder if that happens in one of these routes. In my dream, Atsu was reading the Fortune Lover official visual fan book. There was a whole page about it. It read, a cut ending where the boat taking Catarina into exile is attacked and sunk by pirates. Could that be referencing this attack? No way. I don't think you're going into exile yet. Did it say that the ending didn't make it into the game? In that case, this is unrelated. It was just my imagination. In truth, this has nothing to do with my exile. And besides, the vinculum is well made. It's not going to sink just because some pirates attack. No, wait. If we're under attack by pirates, we're in a bind regardless of doom flags. I know, her mind's just going into overdrive while he's sitting there holding her. I hear Nicole's whisper against my ear. The hand cupping my mouth moves away. She's blushing. Yeah, I think if I've never had contact with him and he suddenly grabs me and I can hear him right in my ear, I think I'd be really nervous too. Taking stock of the situation, I realize that everything has become quiet. The pirates have left. I heave a sigh of relief. Thank goodness they left before Nicole's devilish aura took me out. No, she's not. Nicol appears at me, looking concerned. The second attack almost finishes the job, but I steady myself and nod.
はい、なんとか。それより、あれは本当に海賊なんでしょうか?
It's funny she says second attack, the first attack being in the pool, I guess.
おそらくそうだろう。あの銃は偽物ではないようだし、客の怯えようも本物だった。他の船の名前を出していた。おそらくビンクル向こうに横付けして襲撃してきたのだろう。
Did they mention another ship? I must have missed it. Huh? I didn't hear any of that. Oh, okay. So we were just reading Catarina's mind while Nicol was actually listening. It seems that while I was wrapped up in my thoughts, Nicol was carefully listening to the pirates' conversation. Yep, we missed all of it.
先ほど船が大きく揺れた時に雪原されたのだと思う。この船には そこまでの損傷はないとは思うが。
そうなんですか？
海賊が船を襲うとするならば略奪が目的だろ。船もなるべく損傷させず奪いたいはずだ。
I see.
しかしまずいな。
え？
海賊たちが向かった先にはパーティー会場がある。囚われればまず間違いなく乗客は人質か略奪品として扱われるはずだ。
But the others are at the party.
さらに問題なのは海賊たちの動きに迷いがないように見えたことだ。この船の構造を把握している可能性がある。となると船の制御を司る管理区域を抑えられるのも時間の問題か。
Let's save everyone.
とにかく早く戻ってみんなの無事を確認しましょう。
いや、そうしたいのは山々だが、戻って全員捕まっては元も子もない。
He's right.
まだ多少の自由が利くうちに俺たちは救援を呼んだ方がいい。
Yep, he's the smart one.
救援？そんなことができるんですか？
I guess he was aware about the magical device too. This world doesn't have any landlines or smartphones. As I wonder on the issue, Nicole glances at the end of the hallway.
1日目のパーティーの時にノーディン校から聞いたが、この船には非常時に備えて特殊な魔法道具が救援用通信機として搭載されているそうだ。
You overheard? I would assume that you would have been told, since you're in company of the princes.
ビンクルム号が海賊たちに制圧されてしまう前にそちらを探した方がいいだろう。
Wow, they even have something like that. An impressive collaboration from Quid and Sorcier.
ジオルドやアランがいるからあちらも滅多なことにはならないはずだ。だから俺たちはなすべきことをしよう。
Even though he's speaking calmly, Nicole's eyes drift in the direction of the party hall. He must be concerned for the others, especially his sister Sophia. I know full well just how much he adores her. Nicole's right though, if we get caught too, we won't be able to do anything.
わかりました。では急いで救援を呼びに行きましょう。それでどこへ行けばいいんでしょう？
管理区域へ行けば技術者たちがいるはずだ。彼らなら装置の場所を知っているだろう。
Rosie!
運が悪ければすでに制圧されているかもしれないが、そうではないことを祈るしかない。
Nicole seems to refocus and slowly slips out of our hiding spot. With that, we head for the bridge. We proceed through the vinculum, keeping out of sight. Eventually, we reach the hallway that leads to the bridge. So this is the bridge. Unlike the previous hallways, this one is bare of all but simple decorations. It is clearly a staff hallway. But the corridor is so narrow, it would be trouble if we ran into pirates here. Nicole and I glance at one another and carefully inch open the door, one door after another. However...
誰もいませんね。
なあ、誰かがいれば場所を聞けると思ったのだが、もしかしてもう海賊たちに身柄を抑えられたのか。しかし甲板から乗り込みすぐにここへたどり着いたとなると、やはり見取り図を先に入手しているのかもしれないな。どこから海賊が出てくるかわからない。なるべく音を立てずに行こう。
あ、はい。
The tense silence intensifies. We share a nod and continue forward slowly. Moments later, someone appears from around a nearby corner. Oh no, we have to hide. Hey, wait, is that? Yep.
そこにいるのはまさかカタリナ？
ロジー！よかった！無事だったのね！
どうして君がこんなところに？
それがロジー、大変なの！この船が海賊に襲われたのよ！
だから救援用通信機を探しにここへ来たのだが、誰の姿もなく困っていたんだ。
救援用通信機を。なるほどね。状況は分かった。じゃあすぐに装置のある場所へ案内するよ。
He sounds like he's reluctant to take them. Hey, isn't he weirdly calm about this? Yeah. He's in league with the pirates. I've been saying this all along.
ロジ海賊に襲われたんだけど、分かってる？
驚かないのか？
いや、もちろん驚いてるよ。
Of course I'm shocked.
でも、なんていうか、驚くとかえって冷静になっちゃうんだ。技術スタッフはトラブルがあった時こそ冷静に対処しないといけないからね。
Uh-huh. I see. I do tend to think of ship engineer staffing as being the type who are unflappable no matter the situation. They must be trained not to panic during bad weather or pirate attacks. Yeah, I'm not so sure.
とにかく早く装置のある部屋へ行こう。海賊がここへ来たら大変だからね。
Can't afford to be caught.
ここだよ。
This is different than where Giorgio took us. I think he's leading us into a trap. Rosie motions to a dimly lit room.
ここに装置が。
I don't think so. Where could it be? Yeah, I can't see anything in this dark. The only light is what emanates from the doorway. Nicole and I searched the room.
ロジ明かりってどこにあるの？
I turned to ask Rosie, only to find that he has his hand on the door. His face looked pained. Oh no. Despite the light coming from the door darkening his face, I can see his expression is complex.
カタリナ、ごめんね。
I knew it. I knew it. He's got trapped though. Rosie closes the door and the room goes completely dark. Yep. In the darkness, the clink of the door locking sounds. We rush over, but the door refuses to open, not even an inch.
どういうこと？ロジ待って！
Oh, he betrayed her. Oh, he's conflicted about it. It's so sad. As I bang on the door, I can make out Rosie breathing on the other side. It still doesn't open. Eventually, I hear footsteps growing faint. Rosie left, leaving us trapped inside. No way. We are trapped in pitch blackness. A chill runs through my body, and I search for Nicole. My reaching fingers brush the cloth of his shirt. The confirmation that he is with me provides me instant relief. It's good that I'm not alone. Wait, no, this isn't good at all.
これどういうこと？
I'm sure you can find some lights.
カタリナ、落ち着いてくれ。おそらくこの辺りに明かりが。
Here you go. I can hear the calm of Nicole's voice echo, and then the room lights up. Nicole seems to have found the magic light for the room. I am relieved to see again, but the situation is still as grim as before. Nicole turns to open the doorknob again, but it still is locked shut.
完全に閉じ込められたようだな。
そんな、どうして？
I never trust strangers.
わからない。ここはスタッフの休憩室のようだが、装置も見当たらないし、どうやら俺たちに救援を呼ばれては困る理由があったようだな。
Why would it be inconvenient? Who would think help is bad? It is my first time out to sea, so I have no idea what the issue could be. Maybe the engineers have to do it a certain way. But if that was the case, all he had to do was explain it. No need for him to lock us in. So what could it be?
実は管理区域に来た時に人がいないことが気になっていた。
I know, it seems like all the members of this ship are in league with the pirates.
襲撃からさほど時間が経っていない。すでに制圧されたのだとすると、あまりにも手際が良すぎる。それに彼らは迷わずパーティー会場へ向かって走っていた。明らかに船内の構造を理解している。船内の見取り図がすでにあちら側にあり、ここももう海賊側の手に落ちているのだとしたら、 手引きした内通者がいると考えられる。
内通者ってまさか。
ああ、この状況から判断する限りロジーが疑わしい。
No. Yep.
それに俺たちが海賊の襲撃を告げた時、ロジーは驚いていなかった。それはおそらくすでに知っていたからだ。
あ、
She has to go back and rethink about it.
救援用通信機を。なるほどね。状況は分かった。じゃあすぐに装置のある場所へ案内するよ。
You can tell when like Rosie is lying. Like throughout all of these routes, he is a terrible liar. So it's like so obvious. Rosie said he was shocked, but it's true he really did act that way. Then could he really be? I am speechless. Nicole turns around, inspecting the room. He peers into the shelves, looks under the table, and touches the walls. He closes his eyes and uses wind magic. A gentle breeze flows around him, but after a few moments he shakes his head.
やはり脱出できそうな隙間はないな。出口はそこの扉しかなさそうだ。
どうしましょう。扉を壊しますか。
Break it down with an axe. Unfortunately, I don't have an axe. But if we batter the door with a chair, we might be able to break through. I did break Keith's door when we were little, when he locked himself in his room. I am sure we could do it again somehow. My eyes dart around looking for a tool, but Nicole shakes his head.
いや、扉を壊すのは得策ではない。こうなった以上は事態が動くまでおとなしくしているべきだろう。
I don't know, I'd probably be breaking it down.
おとなしくって助けを待つってことですか。
というよりは相手の出方を待つといったところか。確かに風魔法を使えば扉を壊すことも物理的には可能だ。だが破壊音ばかりは防げない。
Yeah, that's true, but you can still run away. Alright, Nicole's wind magic is that strong. That's pretty strong if it can break down a door. My own abilities are so weak, I didn't even consider using magic and went straight for the blunt instruments.
大きな音を立てれば海賊に見つかってしまうだろうし、戦場という閉鎖空間で逃げ切れる可能性はほぼない。実際、先ほど風魔法で音を拾った時、何名かがこちらへ向かってくる足音が聞こえた。この部屋にも見張りが立つのだろう。
見張りって海賊のですか。
ああ、おそらく。音から察するに対等もしている。下手に見つかって戦闘になれば不利なのはこちらだ。
Good point. Neither one of us have weapons. In a fight, the only thing we can rely on is Nicole's magic. The only magic I can use is my earth bump. With no soil on the ship, there is nothing I can do. I am useless here.
それにロジーの発言も気にかかる。明らかにカタリナを気遣う素振りだった。
I know, because he befriended her.
内通者ではあっても完全な敵ではないかもしれない。
Yeah. She called him her friend and he was like taken aback. Good point. I remember the pain in Rosie's voice when he apologized to me. I don't think that was a lie.
もちろん楽観的にはなれないが、海賊の人数も何も今状況が読めない。不用意に動くべきではないだろう。
そうですね。
I see Nicole's point, so I nod. They say when you're lost, you should just stay where you are. The situation may be similar.
すまない。あまりいい解決方法が見つからなくて。だが安心してほしい。俺では頼りないかもしれないが、君のことは必ず守る。
He's so cute. Nicole looks calm, almost emotionless as he says that, but he looks at me without reserve. His facial expressions are as hard to read as ever, but I can see the care in his eyes. I smile and raise a fist.
ありがとうございます、ニコル様。私も魔法はへっぽこですけれど、必ずニコル様を守りますね。二人で一緒に切り抜けましょう。
The smile. That was gone. That was just like having to stare off. Why did it get so quiet? That's right, Nicole is a quiet person. I remember Nicole portrayed as the mysterious type in the Otome game Fortune Lover as well. Well, I never played Nicole's route, so I only know what he's like in the others. But this really is something. The long silence is starting to feel awkward. Usually the others are with us, so it has been a long time since we were alone together. I have no idea what to say. As I settle down in the quiet between us, my stomach suddenly growls.
Oh.
He heard it. I should find something to eat before it makes any more noise. They do say you can't find a war on an empty stomach. Maybe there is some food in here. There's lots of dishes on that cabinet. I'm sure there's something here. This is the staff break room, so I figured it might have something.
ちょっとこの部屋に何があるか調べてみますね。
そうだな。どのくらいこの場に留まることになるかわからないし、この部屋に何があるのか俺も一緒に確認しよう。
We searched the room, rifling through the shelves. I'm so hungry. I stepped right out in the middle of the party. The food was also delicious. I wish I had gotten to taste the rest. I recall the cake I spotted during the party and my stomach almost rumbles again. I continue to search while trying to be conscious of my stomach. First we find some water and sugar cubes. Oh good. This should last a couple of days. Sugar cubes. Besides that, we also find some biscuits and other preserved snacks. I wonder if there's anything else. Looking through the drawers, and I find an adorable box with a pink ribbon on it. I thought I saw this at the party somewhere. Oh, is it chocolate? It was in the dessert corner. I remember planning to check it out later. I pull the ribbon. Inside is a delicious looking cookie. This looks so good, but there's only one. That's funny, she goes for the sweets first. Makes me happy to find something from the party. I assume one of the staff brought it from the kitchen. Aw, I want to eat it, but I'd feel bad. I look up, and my eyes meet Nicole's.
カタリナ、何か見つけたのか?
She's like, I want to keep this cookie all to myself.
はい、パーティー会場にあった包みがあって、中にクッキーが入っていたんです。まだ食べられていなかったので、よかったなって思いまして。
そうか。それは良かった。こちらでもいくつか瓶詰めなどの備蓄を見つけた。他にも缶に入ったビスケットもあるようだな。水なども用意されているし。
Oh, well that was thoughtful of him.
それを知っていてここへ閉じ込めたのか。それよりもカタリナはパーティーではあまり食べなかったのか。
いえ、食べていたんですけれど、いろいろあったからまたお腹が減ってしまって。ニコル様は食べました？
いや、挨拶回りをしていたからな。特に何も口にはしていない。
She's gonna feel even guiltier eating this cookie now.
じゃあ、食べる前に探しに来てくれたんですか？
ああ。
そうだったんですね。ごめんなさい。
いや、現状を考えるとそれでよかったと思う。海賊に捕まった時にカタリナがそばにいなければ気が気でなかっただろう。
Nicole smiles. Even in this situation, his devilish charm is immaculate. But if I had only found my way back, Nicole would have been able to try all that delicious food. I feel awful denying him such a precious opportunity. If Nicole didn't eat because he was looking for me, he should have this. Honestly, I really want to try it, but Nicole is more important. I suppress my wicked urge and hand the cookie over to Nicole.
では、こちらはニコル様が食べてください。 これはパーティー会場にも出されていたので、きっと美味しいと思いますよ。
カタリナは食べなくていいのか？
私は他にも会場でたくさんお料理食べてきたので、これはニコル様がどうぞ。
I know, there's like a biscuit she could eat. With horrible timing, my stomach begins to growl again. Nicole lets out a chuckle.
いや、俺はそこまで空腹なわけじゃない。カタリナが食べてくれ。
Oh no, I made him feel guilty. But if he was busy greeting people, then came straight to find me, he must be starving. I need to have Nicole eat this. Please eat it.
ニコル様にも食べてもらいたいんです。美味しいものを食べると元気になりますから。
お、
That's cute.
ありがとう、カタリナ。その気遣いは嬉しい。だが、本当に俺は平気だ。
He's like, no, I'm fine. Aw, he won't take it.
では半分こしましょう。大きなクッキーですし、どうですか？
いや、俺は大丈夫だ。
He still said no.
カタリナが食べてくれ。
I was expecting him to say fine. He is definitely holding back. This is just like how he acts with Sophia. If it comes to it, I have no choice.
Oh.
You're gonna force him to eat it. Swiftly cracking the cookie in two, I shove half into Nicole's face. He freezes, eyes wide. She's blushing. She's like, take it. You will eat this cookie.
はい、一口でいいですから。美味しいですよ。
Do we get an image? I really want to see this. Nicole looks at me and chuckles. Finally, he opens his mouth and eats the cookie from my hand.
うん。ああ、本当だ。美味しいな。
本当ですか？よかった。
Aw, I'm really sad.
ありがとう。
I wanted to see that image. Nicole smiles. How can that smile be so soft yet so powerful? He really just ate it from her hand. I wasn't expecting that. Or why she's blushing though. I can feel my heart start to race, and I throw the other half of the cookie into my mouth. The delicious taste makes me grin. This is so good. Everything on the vinculum is. I'm glad Nicole had a bite too. The cookie really is tasty. If I had eaten it alone, I would have drowned in guilt. But half a cookie isn't enough to sate my hunger. We should get to the rest of the stuff we found. I open the lid of the closest jar. It looks like it's filled with pickles. I wonder what this one is. I open the tin to find emergency biscuit rations. They remind me of the crackers from my past life. Oh, then if we combine the two. I stab a pickle with a fork I found earlier and pop it into my mouth with a biscuit. This is delicious. Although it has that preservative flavor, it is still a delicious new combo.
ニコル様、こっちもどうですか？合わせて食べると意外と美味しいですよ。ぜひ食べてみてください。
I don't know about that. I let the combo to his mouth and Nicole eats it. Again, he softly smiles.
なるほど。こういう味か。美味しいな。
He's not bashful at all doing this.
お口に合ってよかったです。あ、こっちのジャムも塗ると美味しそうですよ。
Now I have to try all sorts of tasty treats and cheer up, so I open all the food we found. This is odd. This oddly colorful jam is delicious. I wonder what it's made of. Maybe a fruit from Quid? There's so many different foods. This becomes pretty fun. More than anything, it is the first time I've done something like this with Nicole. It feels new and refreshing. Ooh, smoked fish. There's only one.
はい、ニコル様。これも半分こです。
I put half the smoked fish on a biscuit and lift it up for him. Nicole makes a small laugh and takes another bite.
これも美味しいな。ありがとう、カタリナ。
I'm imagining that she's doing all this, like he's not even picking it up. He's just eating out of her hands, which is kind of awkward to listen to, but whatever. I was panicking when he said that he hadn't eaten anything at the party, but it's all good now. I just love enjoying food with friends. I often share my meals with Keith. It always tastes better like that.
そういえばソフィアとはこうして半分こしたりしないんですか？
いや、したことはないな。カタリナはキースとするのか？
はい、私がお腹いっぱいなのにいろいろ食べたくなっちゃった時とかに付き合ってくれるんです。
カタリナらしいな。
そういえばソフィアやマリアとも半分こしたことありますよ。は
ソフィアとも？
い、誰かと一緒に食べると楽しいですよね。だからニコル様も半分こしたら喜ぶと思います。ソフィアはお兄ちゃん子ですから。
半分こか。うん、そうだな。機会があったらそうしてみよう。
Just then, for some reason, Nicole pauses and thought maybe he's imagining sharing food with Sophia. Or so I think, but as I continue to chomp away at the biscuits, Nicole turns toward me.
カタリナ、いつもソフィアと仲良くしてくれてありがとう。だから今度また。いや、
What were you going to say?
そういえば今年の誕生日にソフィアが送った本は気に入ったか？
I want to know what you were going to say. Huh? What's the sudden change on topics? The sudden shift throws me completely off my game.
もちろんです。ソフィアのおすすめは全部面白いですから。
I think he was wanting to ask if he can do something with her and then remember, no, it's overstepping my bounds.
ソフィアの読書量は本当にすごいですよね。最近は私もついていくのがやっとなくらいで。
そうか。確かにそうだな。俺も全く把握しきれていないが。
Nicole and I continue to talk about my recent birthday. And now we're going to go down memory scenario, birthday gift.
もうすぐカタリナの誕生日か。
Oh, I thought it was going to be about Sophia, but no, it's Nicole. One day, near Catarina's birthday, I was pondering what to get her. As the daughter of a duke, I thought a gift of jewelry would be the most appropriate, but...
いや、カタリナは高価なものを受け取ってくれないんですよ。
I consulted with Giordo after a chance meeting at the palace, and that's what he told me.
高価なものを受け取ってくれない？ええ、実は9歳の誕生日の時に僕もネックレスを贈ろうとしたのですが、丁重に断られてしまいました。では何が欲しいのかと聞けば、苗をと言われてしまって。
Giordo spoke with a wry smile. Upon speaking with Keith and Alan, I received similar accounts. It seemed that she really did not care for jewelry.
しかし、宝飾品がダメだとすると、他に女性に贈るのにふさわしいものは何だ？花束ならば受け取ってくれそうではあるが。
But knowing Mary, she would likely gift Katerina something like that. Out of respect, I wanted to avoid plants and flowers.
とすると、ハンカチか。
It would be a safe gift, but I had no confidence whether Katerina would appreciate it. If I was to present her with a gift, I wanted her to fully like it, but I only knew of her reading and fieldwork hobbies.
本はソフィアが送れと言っていたしな。俺は好みもわからないし。
I considered asking Sophia to choose a novel and we could give her the book together, but I found that to be displeasing as well. I wanted to give her something only from me.
しかし、
お兄様、さっきからそんなに考え込まれてどうしましたの？
My sister busted through my thoughts.
いや、 カタリナの誕生日が近いだろう。その贈り物をどうすべきか悩んでいた。
As I spoke my honest concern, Sophia's eyes sparkled to life.
カタリナ様の
Sophia looked incredibly happy, an expression she never used to make. Ever since meeting Catarina, she had been smiling more and more. And it was all thanks to Catarina. Because of that, I wanted this gift to be something she would truly enjoy. Sophia must have felt similarly. She looked deep in thought. She started to mutter things like, it'd be best if it lasted, and what would outshine the others. After some time, Sophia seemed to latch onto something and looked up.
お兄様からカタリナ様への贈り物ブックカバーを送ってはいかがですか？カタリナ様はきっと喜ばれると思いますわ。
ブックカバーか。
It was an impressive idea, one I would never have considered on my own. More than anything, Sophia and Catarina bonded through novels. Catarina and my sister would often spend hours discussing a book they had read. I felt it was a wonderful choice.
そうだな。ブックカバーにしよう。ソフィアに相談してよかった。
I nodded and Sophia's eyes glimmered in response as she wished me luck. Be sure not to tell Prince Giordo, she added, saying something about wanting me to take the lead. In that way, Sophia and Catarina are very alike, muttering to themselves like that. It must be part of why they get along so well.
カタリナは妹の大切な友人だ。もちろん、俺にとっても。
Intended to spare no expense on a book cover, I began my search at once. However, I found myself unable to settle on one particular.
これは素材はいいが色がカタリナには合っていない。これはデザインはいいが素材が良くないから長持ちしそうにない。
I visited bookstores and distributors all over searching for book covers. After days of searching, I finally obtained one befitting Catarina and prepared it for her birthday.
カタリナ、誕生日おめでとう。
ありがとうございます。
Catarina accepted my gift with a smile. She opened it on the spot, and she picked up the book cover and gasped in surprise. She stared at it, lifting it into the air, and exclaimed in admiration. Then, at last, she smiled at me.
すごい。使うのがもったいないくらい綺麗なブックカバーですね。ありがとうございます、ニコル様。大事に使わせてもらいますね。
Katarina's smile was almost blinding. I could feel the warmth spread through me. Seeing her smile made me happy as well.
ああ、
I smiled back, and suddenly Katarina blushed.
魔性の伯爵。
魔性の
Devilish.
お兄様、やりましたわね。
Sophia whispered in my ear. I was unsure what Katarina's last statement meant, but it was clear she appreciated the gift.
そうだな。喜んでもらえてよかった。
I'm surprised with how they reference him, that he hasn't heard of this character in their book that they like.
ところで、随分と素敵なブックカバーでしたけれど、どこで購入しましたの？
Sophia looked curious, and I played it off with a grin. To be honest, I never found the perfect book cover, not in color, material, or design. So instead, I made it myself, a cover not found in any store across the world. Aw, that's so cute. Luckily, she had not noticed. Catarina happily wrapped the book Sophia had gifted her with my book cover. She looked happy. My first gift to Catarina, I was relieved to see it was something she appreciated. I couldn't help but adore her smile. That was really cute. The book that Sophia and the others gave me, the necklace I received from Nicole the year before, and how much I loved it. He gave her a necklace? With so many memories between us, we continue to eat and reminisce. Eventually, our conversation moves to events at the academy, Nicole's recent graduation, and my second year.
もうすぐカタリナもソフィアも2年生か。次の生徒会長はジオルドに決まったんだったな。
ええ、 ジオルド様は成績も優秀ですし、納得の生徒会長就任ですよね。
そうだな。俺としてはカタリナも生徒会長に向いていると思っているが。
それは無理ですよ。試験もいつも平均スレスレですし。
試験か。そういえば2年に上がると、特に古代文字の試験が一気に難しくなるが、対策は大丈夫か？
そうなんですか？
That's my worst subject. Just thinking about classes in my past life and this one makes me sleepy. I usually manage by cramming the week before the test, but then forget everything afterwards. Every exam is brutal.
ちなみに試験に出る問題ってどんな感じなんですか？
Since Nicole is a year older, he's familiar with the second year curriculum. I desperately seek succor. Nicole laughs.
普段授業を聞いていれば特に難しいところはない。
Yeah, she doesn't do that though. He doesn't understand. That's the hardest part of all. Just staying conscious is a mighty struggle. I'll need Maria to help me again. Studying with everyone is fun though, and Maria is good at teaching. Whenever I study with Maria, she often brings me snacks. I could really do with a few of those. Nicole and I continue our small talk as we eat more of the biscuits. Nicole is usually quiet, but right now he's speaking a lot.
それで試験の傾向は。
He is really working hard to explain the exam to me. Looking in his caring eyes, I realize he's worrying about me. I see. We're trapped in this room, so he's trying to distract me from the situation. I totally forgot about it since I was so focused on snacking. Now I feel guilty. This is so like Nicole. As the exemplary older brother, he's the oldest of our group and always looks out for Sophia. When I think back, I feel that Nicole always watches over us all. I don't know what will become of us now, but knowing that Nicole is by my side, I don't feel as anxious. Rather, I am actually pretty comfortable. Stomach full, I start to feel sleepy. Are you going to fall asleep on him?
春休みが明ける頃にはきっと。
She's not listening. Nicole's voice is so soothing, I can feel my eyelids get heavy. I wonder what time it is. It must be pretty late, right? It took us a long time to sneak over here. Then I talked a lot with Nicole, so plenty of time must have passed. I wonder if Nicole is full. That's my final thought, and the black behind my eyelids overtake me. I sleep fast, clutching tins of biscuits in both hands. I wonder if this is going to go to Nicole's perspective or not. Yeah. Now we get to see what he's thinking.
それとカタリナが2年になる今年は魔法学園でも学園祭が。
He's just talking.
カタリナ
Put her to sleep.
寝てしまったか。
Catarina looks happy, holding the biscuit tins as she sleeps. Like her comfort blanket. I gently take the tins from her and place them on the table. Careful not to wake her, I lift her up slowly and carry her to one of the chase lounges. See, Alan had a lot of trouble picking her up and taking her anywhere. He's just super calm about it. And in my arms, Catarina grins in her sleep. Completely defenseless. How very like her.
こんな状況で眠れるとはさすがカタリナだな。
But seeing how relaxed she is, it makes me want to smile too. I was concerned she would be anxious, trapped in a place like this. I was worrying over nothing. I lay her on the chase lounge by the wall and place a blanket I found earlier over her. How convenient that there's a blanket in the room. Then I take another look around. Ah, with his magic. With wind magic, I can hear outside.
やはり見張りがいるようだな。
You are under watch now. Beyond the guest breathing is the sound of equipment from within the bridge. That is all I can make out.
ソフィアたちは大丈夫だろうか。
The party hall is too far away to hear anything worthwhile. But when Sophia came to me to tell me Catarina was missing, Giorgio, Alan, Mary, and Maria were still there. I am certain they are together. I place my hopes on that.
それに今のソフィアは随分と気丈になったからな。きっと大丈夫だろう。
When she was a child, she was terrified of leaving her room. Even tea parties proved too intimidating unless I attended with her. Sophia has grown completely different from those days.
カタリナのおかげだな。
My sister used to be recluse, locked away in her room, a cursed child people called her because of her white hair and red eyes. But then one day, Catarina approached her at a tea party. I was concerned to hear she had invited my sister to her home, but
すべて杞憂だったな。
Sophia looked so happy when she told me about Catarina. Relief flooded my body, learning my sister had made a wonderful friend. It was as if my sister became a new person as she developed her friendship with Catarina, but it didn't end there.
ジオルドやアランたちも俺もカタリナと出会ったから変われたんだ。
When I think of Catarina during our childhood days, I cannot suppress a laugh. Those eyes still twinkle with such innocence. She was the only one who understood me.
あんな妹の面倒を見させられて、本当にニコル様はおかわいそうですわ。
あの呪いの子がいなければ、アスカルト家は文句のつけようがない名家だろうに。
When I was young, the adults around me always pitied me. They were convinced my sister was cursed. I defended her at every turn, but the people who saw me accompanying her would always give me that same look, as if I were forced into it.
違う。俺はかわいそうなんかじゃない。いやいや一緒にいるんじゃない。
Aw. He loves his sister so much, and everyone just mistakes him for it.
ソフィアが大切な妹だから。俺が好きで妹の面倒を見ているだけなのに。
But no one ever believed me.
ニコル様は妹様のことでとてもご苦労されているようで、お気の毒ですわね。
Well, yeah, because everyone's mean to her. Not even scorn, a rain of pure pity. The more I denied it, the more they convinced themselves I was merely enduring. So I gave up on explaining. I did not want people to think I was miserable. But deep down, I hated it.
俺は幸せなのに、どうして勝手に決めつけるんだ。大切な妹を勝手に俺にとっての不幸な存在にするな。俺はソフィアが自分の妹に生まれてきてくれたことを幸せだと思っているのに。
Not one of them understood. I chose to hide my pain so that my kind parents and sister would not feel that sorrow. But then Catarina said those words to me.
ご両親はあんなに素敵で、妹さんはあんなに可愛くて、ニコル様は本当に幸せ者ですわね。
He's so cute. Look at him. I stood there dumbfounded. He's got cute purple eyes. He's just got a little baby face. It was the first time someone ever said that to me. I had no idea how to respond.
俺は幸せ者だと思いますか？
I managed to ask. She looked confused.
素晴らしいご家族がいらっしゃるから、その違うのでしょうか。
When I saw her face, I could tell she truly meant those words. My family was wonderful and I was lucky to have them. Those blue eyes did not lie. She was not saying it to be considerate. The moment I realized that, I could feel something warm spread through my heart.
違いません。俺は尊敬できる素晴らしい両親と優しく可愛らしい妹を持ててとても幸せなんです。
分かってもらえないと思っていた。もういいと諦めていた。それなのにカタリナは分かってくれた。
I kneel before her and watch her rest.
カタリナ
The first person who understood me. The first person outside of my own family whom I found precious. When she is so close, it feels warm and comfortable.
それに家族以外ではカタリナだけだったな。俺をまっすぐに見返してくれたのは。
I was never good at interacting with people. It was obvious by the way they always dodged making eye contact. I consulted with Sophia and she said something that made no sense. She said I was too attractive.
何が理由であれカタリナだけは俺をありのまま見てくれた。
She hasn't changed. Whenever she talks to me or Sophia, she is always her honest self. Katarina's blue eyes always look into mine and her smile is bright as the sun. I don't know how many times that carefree smile has saved me. I wish I only existed in her eyes. I wish I cannot help but hold.
だが俺はこの思いを手放さなければならない。
It feels sad hearing him say that. She is Jorda's fiancé after all.
それでも許されるなら今だけは。
I realize I'm reaching out to her and I stop myself. Oh, even in his secretive moment, he doesn't want to even touch her.
さすがにこれはジオルドに怒られてしまうな。
He's so considerate of his friend's feelings. I pull back and sigh.
卒業したらカタリナとは距離を置くつもりでいたんだが。
But to think I would find her here on the vinculum and end up in this situation. I wonder how long we will be trapped in this room. What will become of us? We are yet lacking in critical information and I have no idea what is to come still.
カタリナ必ず君のことは俺が守る。
Please, let me be by your side, just for now. I was not praying to anyone in particular, but these feelings occupy my mind. It was cute. That's the end. I thought we were getting close. Obviously, if you guys have made it to the end of this, this is not going to be included with the common route choices because that was about 20 minutes by itself, and this is over an hour, so they're going to be two separate videos. I would highly recommend you go and at least watch the new dialogue that showed up at the end of the common route for Nicole, as it involves a new person that I think will be seen a lot in this route. I don't know for sure, but she looked evil. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I wasn't expecting them to get caught, actually. I was expecting it to kind of go like Alan's, where they ran around the ship for a while, but it is fine. And now we know that Rosie is not such an innocent person as we were thinking, so I think he's going to play a critical role in this too, which I am looking forward to. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below and or subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.